I'm Laura, a fourth-year graphic design student here, and I am presenting on behalf of a new student-run creative services agency developing within CAMD. Basically, the whole idea is born out of conversations I've had with a few of my peers around our experiences here at Northeastern and how the College of Arts, Media, and Design kind of fits into the grand scheme of things here. So the first kind of theme that was born out of these discussions is this idea of innovation and entrepreneurship. And it's happening all around us. I mean, literally every single day we get emails and newsletters about ventures and outreach and breakthroughs and funding and research, and it's really incredible what's happening all around campus. And in the College of Arts, Media, and Design, it's happening as well. We're exposed to the same resources and the same education, but more importantly, the same passion that students across the university have. The second theme that was born out of these conversations is this idea ecosystem. So how do you take an idea or a student, from the perspective of a student with an idea, how do you turn that idea into a reality? And there's amazing programs and processes in place in the business school and the engineering school to develop a business plan and perfect a pitch and conduct market analysis and do all of that research and pitching, and the process kind of stops there. And unless you know someone who knows someone who knows a designer or know someone who knows someone who knows a developer, there's really no good way of engaging makers. And on the flip side of things, as makers and creators, how are we getting involved in that process? We're hearing about all of these amazing products and services, but how are we actually engaging with them? And the third kind of idea is the College of Arts, Media, and Design, and how the classroom setting, kind of the differences between the classroom setting and the workplace setting. So after returning from co-op, we realized that in school, we're learning principles and we're being taught software, we're working to develop our portfolio, we're learning algorithms and techniques, and we're building relationships with faculty members. But coming back from co-op, the real workplace setting is a very collaborative setting. We're sitting at the same table as marketers and business students, technical people and designers. Everyone's in the same room working toward a unified goal, and kind of how do we bring that culture to Northeastern? So these three ideas, in our opinion, left a little bit of a void, and we saw that void as an opportunity for innovation here in CAMD. So enter the student-run creative services agency. We will provide user experience, web development, application development, and then branding and strategy as it relates to both print and web to the greater Northeastern community, specifically student ventures, student organizations, and then Northeastern faculty, administration, departments, events. And kind of this is a very new thing, so we're very much in the development phase still, but kind of where we're at now, we're a team of, I think it says 12, but at this point we're like 15 students from across the university. We've engaged students with backgrounds in business, marketing, design, of course, digital arts, computer science, and even computer engineering. And we've been meeting 2 to 3 times a week, kind of working to solidify our own brand and our own processes and put some formalities in place before we open completely for business. We do have some pilot programs in the pipeline, and we're hoping that we can sort of tackle those as a learning opportunity to kind of figure out, try to foresee some of the issues that might arise from that so we can streamline the process for the future. And in terms of goals and where we're headed, it's kind of tough to set hard and fast deadlines for things because we're still developing, but we do kind of have this greater vision. So the vision, I wrote this one down, so I'm going to be reading. It's not to be viewed solely as an amazing developmental resource around campus, but also as a key educational tool that uses the skills and talents and passions of our members and engages them with stimulating projects and mentoring relationships and real workplace situations and the ability to communicate across disciplines and also across age groups, and a sense of leadership and credibility. And that's that. Thank you.